also in the cabinet today.
Ka kunhun menteri ka Sorkar jla ha ka khat santrik kalalingkon kala munjur ya ka kendon thymmai jong ka Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Act 2024 ka bathmu ban pynthikna bakan amdan satya ka jingat lan ya ka Meghalaya Land Transfer Regulation Act 1971 haba panstori ki jingseng ya ki kam bakong san ha ka jala
Was taken today.
ngilaweng no ya ka para 34 da ka babenrap ya ka nikalan ba ka nika act kan amyat lat ya ka Meghalaya Land Transfer Regulation Act 1971 ong umintri rang ba ka jala u konrad ki sangma habakren shakilat pathai kubor hadin ka jingalang
Analysis fees for
nalor kata ulapan benaru ya ka rajo ka Sorkar banpen kelak kerteng ya ka Investment Meghalaya Agency IMA kum ka Meghalaya Investment Promotion Authority MIPA lingba ka nika jingpen kelat thymmai
the fact that we have a forensic lab right now.
ka jing thmu kolong ban ai da ka kerteng ka bakham sngotanat ya ka nika agency na marketip ba ka act dalade ka de ka balakhot ka Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Ordinance but kumta habayat kat kum ka act hi hi khot ya ka nika bortre ka menta kum ka MIPA ha ka jaka jong ka IMA benrap umintri ramba
The amendment in the Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Amendment Ordinance Act 2024, and we have brought in an amendment in the Meghalaya State Investment and Promotion and Facilitation Ordinance for 2024 is being brought in. As you are aware, that this is being done, this particular act has been passed by the government to facilitate the entire process of investment in our state. I have clarified in the past that earlier there used to be a single window agency which used to handle the different investment projects in the state. But because of the wide spectrum of sectors, which also includes today the health sector, the agriculture sector, the tourism sector, the IT sector, the power sector, and obviously the industry sector, the investment horizon has really broadened. And hence, we needed a larger or a much more broader based authority to look into this particular aspect. And that is what led to the creation of the Invest Meghalaya agency at that point in time. And accordingly, the act was passed. Now, during the course of time, there were certain concerns that were raised by individuals and also the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council. The CEM and other members had met me in regards to this and raised some of these small issues and concerns that they had from their side, and not just the district council but the public at large. So after detailed discussion with the CEM of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council and the other members, there were certain suggestions which were made, and we are happy to incorporate some of those suggestions. The first one is that there is a particular clause in the act. The clause is clause number 34. And this clause spoke about certain other laws and certain other provisions which this particular act would override. Now, I just want to clarify to everyone that this particular clause that was there, the Article 34 of this particular act, was very, very specific to the common application forms. Now, in the past, the single window agency required certain applications to be made to them in certain forms. The MUDA required applications to be made in certain forms. The MTDC required the applications to be made in certain forms. And hence, in order to avoid the amendment of all those 6-7 different acts to incorporate the provisions of this act, we had put this provision in this act to override those provisions in those acts. And the basic powers of this were very, very specific to the common application form and did not go beyond that. So I just want to clarify that. But since it has created a bit of confusion with the district council and other members, and also to some extent from the public side also. The government has decided and the cabinet has decided to repeal the article or this para 34 of this act, which is creating this confusion. And we are now going to amend the other provisions that is there in the single window agency, the Meghalaya promotion policy, or the tourism act, or the other acts which were being affected by this. We will make the necessary amendments there and remove this particular para 34 to avoid any confusion among the people, and adding one line to this, in fact, saying that this particular act shall not be in derogation of the Meghalaya Land Transfer Regulation Act 1971. So we are specifically putting that clause to avoid any confusion among the public, because we felt that there was a confusion in this, and the district council and the CEM had mentioned this to us, and hence we are removing that para and adding this line that this act shall not be in derogation of the Meghalaya Land Transfer Regulation Act 1971. Second concern which was there, which was raised by the CEM of the Khasi Hills District Council, Babitniyat Singh CM, was regarding the aspect of the different provisions under the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council. In this particular act, in para 13, we already have the provisions of the details of the combined application form. In this, the different provisions of the state are mentioned. There's a specific paragraph that mentions that wherever the forms and fees have to be prescribed as per for clearances in any central law, the application shall be submitted to the central government. So in order to ensure that we take care of the concerns of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council and our CEM and other members, we are including or incorporating one more paragraph in this to say that, provided further that where any form and fees has been prescribed for such clearances from the ADCs, the applications shall be submitted only in that very form along with the fees to be submitted.